I say I am drenched. Ugh, horrible weather. And it's going to be like this all day, up until around 1, 2 o'clock, and then it's going to stop, isn't it? Yeah. And then it starts again at 3, ready for the school run. This little one, though, he's as dry as a bone, aren't you? Cutie. So this is my breakfast for this morning. I've got a coffee and 2 Alpine Light bars. It needs to just be a nice quick breakfast because, as you can probably hear in the background, I'm needed elsewhere. My little boy is crying because he needs a bottle and it's cooling down for him at the moment. So, yeah, I'm going to feed my baby and have this nice quick breakfast. So it's about 12:15. Lewis has gone down for his nap. I'm just going to make myself this up because it's a nice quick lunch. These are 1.5 sins for the entire pack. Usually I'll have some fruit or something inside, but I don't have any left because today's shopping day. So once my husband finishes work, we'll go and get some shopping in. And yeah, I just think these are brilliant. The mild curry version are free. They're 0 sins. Every other flavour are sinned, but they're really, really low. So I think they are perfect. So while my rice is boiling away, I thought I'd just sit down and introduce myself a little bit to you guys because I realise I haven't done that yet. So my name's Chelsea, I'm 24 years old, married to my lovely husband. I would show you some pictures up there, but I think the light will just reflect off them. So this is me and Neil. We've been married 8 years this July coming, and we've been together 11 years in February coming. And then we've got my eldest daughter here. This is Keely May, she's 7. And then this is Lewis J, who's now 7 months. And then up here we have Jessica Louise, she's 4. Lewis has just woke up. And then here is Rico. I better go and see to Lewis. 2 minutes. Little man's woke up. Sorry, where was I? Introducing myself. This is Lewis, now 7 months, a hell of a lot bigger than the little tiny baby up there. Yeah, so that's my little family up there. The reason I joined Slimming World is, well, I've wanted to lose weight for a while now. Sorry, sweetheart, are you wanting to see yourself? I've been wanting to lose weight for a good while. And I've joined Slimming World in the past, but I've never really stuck to it because, I don't know, I've never really, I get my half a stone every time. So I'm so impressed I've got my half a stone within 3 weeks, but I've done it before. So I'll be even more impressed with myself when I get my stone award because I've never got that before. I think once I get a gain, it really, really knocks me down and I just end up quitting. I always find a reason to just quit. Last time, I wanted to try for this little man. So, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to do it because you can, when you're pregnant, you can continue with Slimming World. Oh my god, that rice is smelling beautiful. You can continue with Slimming World. Hi, puppy. Even when you're pregnant. But I knew that the food I'm going to be craving and things like that, I didn't want to deny myself of, and I knew from my previous pregnancies that I'm going to have a lot of cravings. So Slimming World wasn't an option when I was pregnant. So now that he's 7 months old and I'm in a headspace that, yeah, I really do want to do this, and I've got some little motivations, which I'll go into in a little bit. I need to go get some more rice in a second. I'm in the headspace that I do actually want to do this and I want to stick to this. So yeah, I'm currently, my starting weight was 14 stone 11 and I was 14 stone 3. Now I'm 14 stone 3.5 because I did have a little half a pound gain, which I'm a little gutted about, but it hasn't knocked me off track. And I know where it's came from. I had a worry all last week because I had dentist yesterday, and I was worrying all last week about it, and it just buggered me off really. But I've got nothing to worry about. I do have dentist again on the 11th of May, but I'm not worrying about it. It's completely fine. I had 4 gigantic needles in my gob yesterday, so I'm sure I'll be fine. But yeah, I'm really wanting to stick to it. I am going to stick to it, and I've got Neil doing it with me this time as well, so it's even more motivation. So yeah, and even more motivation is this little man. I want to be able to go places, do things with him, go swimming and take him on picnics and just things like that. Don't we, little baby, hey? CBeebies. Right, I'm going to go and stir my rice and get all that on. Lovely. So here's my lunch. I'm going to fill this bottle up with a small Coca-Cola Zero in a second. This is 1.5 cents and this is 4 cents. I didn't know whether I wanted that or a pack of quavers for 4.5. But I decided on the chocolate because I really want some chocolate. So yeah, that's my lunch. In my humble opinion, the spicy Mexican is so much nicer and so much worth the 1.5 cents over the mild curry one, in my opinion. Just wanted to show you these, just in case although you most probably have. These are the fibre 1 bars. So it's not too bad, but I mean for 4 cents but they are packed with flavour. They are so chocolatey and really nice. Gotta be honest though, when I first had like my first 1 or 2, I was a bit on the texture. I don't know, with a brownie, they're so thick and gooey and yummy, and because this is a brownie, I expected it to be the same. I don't know why, because it's supposed to be healthy. It's not as gooey, obviously, as an actual one. It's a bit more of a cakey, more of a thick cake texture than it is a brownie, but it's still really, really good. And now, when I first seen it and I first had my first 1 or 2, I would have been like, not worth 4 cents. Now I totally think they are. They're absolutely delicious. So there's a couple of my little opinions. Just feeding Lewis. Yep. Just feeding Lewis, and then I'm gonna get a wash on, do a bit of mummy chores, and then I guess it's no time to go get my girls. And Neil usually finishes work at 5 because he does shifts, and this week he's on 9-5 shift. So today he finishes at 4, and we're gonna go and do some shopping. So I'm editing the video and it just started playing on its own. So I'm editing the video and I'm getting a little snackish, especially watching this because mostly it's been food. It is a slow and mild video. So I'm going to tuck into some quavers, which are 4.5 for a 16 gram bag, 4.5 cents. Meaning I've had 10 sins today so far. Not too bad. I'll probably end up having a sin-free tea. So yeah, I mean I've got 5 sins left to play with anyway if I did want to have them for any reason, but yeah, I'm gonna have these. It's currently 2:20, so I'm gonna finish editing this video. Then by the time to go get the kids from school, probably do a few more little mummy chores, and then it's time for shopping when my husband gets home. So it's not long gone 7:30 in the evening, and we're back from doing the shop. We've been to Asda, and then we've got a couple of things from Morrison's. I'll start off with the sins, and then we'll make our way through. These were on offer. I think they were 50p a box. These are 4.5 cents per bar, and they don't class as your healthy extra. Primary oats, 25 grams for 4.5 cents, or 40 grams for your healthy extra bait, or 7 cents. I've seen some recipe for these to make like biscuits or something, and I'm watching a film tomorrow, so I thought some little biscuits would go perfect. Along with the popcorn, 25 grams of this is 4.5 cents. I hardly, like, if had popcorn, I wouldn't eat a whole load of it, so I'm hoping 25 grams would be enough. Per mini bag of these are 2.5 sins. Fibre one, always get my fibre ones, 4 sins each. 2.5 sins each for the pink and whites, 3.5 sins for a bag of skips. Has to be the 13.1 grams to be 3.5 sins. And then these are already on the side, so I thought I'd just show them anyway. These are 16 gram bags for 4.5 sins. And then we're on to yogurt. So we've got loads of yogurts. Obviously, it's both me and Neil doing Slimming World, so we've got loads. These are 10 for £3, and all varieties of this type are free, but check it anyway just to be sure. The corner ones, the Muller Light corners, they're all sinned. I didn't know that at first. I've got these for the girls. Ham, again from Morrison's, because I get through ham like anything. It's one of those things you can just grab because it's free on Slimming World. And I put them in my omelettes. I have them as is. We get through a lot of ham. Wholemeal rolls, healthy extra, or 6 sins each, I think it is, for a 60 gram loaf. Peppers. This is a huge bag of peppers. Loads of them. Carrots, sweet clems, strawberries. As you can see, we are out completely of no fruit. I got 2 punnets of strawberries because I get through them like anything. Apples and oranges. I have with pretty much every single meal. Watermelon, because I said this is part of my trying a new fruit every single week. I'm not going to buy a whole watermelon because I don't know if I'm going to like it. Chances are I probably won't, but I'm trying it, so that's that. That was 50p from Morrison's. Green beans, frozen. White potatoes, I only ever like these potatoes. Tesco, Morrison's, no, it has to be Asda's. Don't know why, Morrison's always have bruises all over them, and Tesco's just don't taste that nice. Broccoli, got 2 loads of broccoli because we get through that like anything. I got this because my favourite drink is Lucozade Zero. I get through a bottle of Lucozade Zero every single day. So £7 if I can find it on offer for £1 on Lucozade is quite a lot. So I've gone for the Orange Crush, hoping that it tastes similar. And then I think there's a different one. Yeah, mango. Neil got mango. And then they got strawberry squash anyway. Milk, green for the girls and red for me and Neil. Mince, 5% less fat, 5% fat mince, and bacon. When I go for the bacon, I always make sure I'll literally go to the back if I have to, just to find the one with the most less rind on it. And then just a whisk and 2 sets of spoons. So yeah, and this came up to, I think it was like just over 40, I think, for all of this lot. So it's pretty late at night. All the kids are sleeping. Have to be quiet because obviously Lewis is sleeping. We're being a bit naughty and we are having a McDonald's, but I'm sinning it. So these are 8.5 sins for 6 chicken nuggets, and for medium fries it's 11.5 sins. So 20 sins for both of them. So that means I'm ending to down 25 sins, which is fine because I can just add it into the week. So I don't mind too much. But yeah, go enjoy this. So I'm just editing, not yesterday, the day before this video, where the introduction basically. I'm just having the McDonald's, and I've just said that the McDonald's is 20 cents, which it is. And I ended the day on 25 cents. I actually ended the day on 30 cents, but because that day I had 10 cents, I had 5 cents left over, which means I had 15 cents left to make up for the McDonald's. Yesterday I had a completely sin-free day, which I'm uploading that video today as well, so you'll have this video and yesterday's video on the same day because I forgot to upload it yesterday. Which means I've completely made up now for that McDonald's, which was delicious and totally worth a sin-free day. Anyway, I'm going to end this video because it's long enough as it is, and it's my first video. I hope you've enjoyed, and we will see you on the next video you watch.